everybody. Here is a tour of North of 55 Veterinary Services. We're located in the industrial area at 209 Hayes Road. Got a wheelchair accessible building here. On the front we've got a large parking area, and in back we've got a compound that we can lock. And for staff parking, there's electrical plug-ins for the winter in back. Come on, JB. Breeders, here's red. Entrance into the clinic here. So the clinic has 5 exam rooms. First 2 exam rooms are smaller ones that we tend to use for consultation or for cat exams or small dogs. We've got the nice fold down tables so they can be out of the way if we do need to have bigger dogs in the room. So that's exam room 1. A nice little whiteboard in front that has some information. We change it up on a weekly or monthly basis, just information for clients. Got some artwork on the walls, which is pets or pets of friends. A friend of mine from Winnipeg did the photography for us. So this is the front reception area. Got dog food. We carry prescription diets as well as maintenance diets for dogs and cats. Reception desk, we've got set up so that we could have 3 receptionists here if we needed. If we had more than 1 veterinarian, it would be nice to have 3 if we had 2 vets. Office in back there. Exam room 2 is here. Same thing, it's a smaller exam room, lots of cabinetry to store everything. A drop-down table as well. Just some nice posters on the wall with information and artwork in the rooms. We have our weigh scale in the front, everybody's favorite thing, their dog's favorite thing. JB, show everybody how you get weighed. Good boy. JB doesn't mind going on the scale because he does it all the time. 21.5 today, JB. Good job. Here's exam room 3. Got a hydraulic lift table so we don't have to lift dogs up and down onto the table. We can drop it down, they can just walk on, and then we can raise it up. Good for veterinarians and techs for their backs so that they're not having to reach down all the time. Although I do spend a good part of my time on kneeling with dogs, checking them out. Don't always put them on the table. Got nice cabinetry in here as well. Lots of storage space. So again, front reception. You can see it's nice and bright in here. Looks right out onto our main entrance so that they can greet people when they come in. My office is back. Head on to our 4th exam room. This room we use as a private room, mostly for euthanasias. So it's just a nice, quiet place for people to come and spend time with their animals before we help them pass. Our long bowling alley hallway here. I figure it should be either a bowling alley or a curling rink, but it's got lots of space here, which is nice. This is our 5th exam room. We use this as our ultrasound room. We've got our cat kennels here, so when we get cats dropped off, they go right into here because oftentimes we're doing blood work and urinalysis on our kitties, so they come hang out in here. Ultrasound is here, and same thing, we've got a hydraulic lift table so we can drop it down so that we don't have to lift heavy dogs up onto the table. Lots of cabinet space in here as well. We've got a sink in here. We've got a sink in exam room 4 and exam room 3 as well. Moving on, Got the furnace room here. So front part of the clinic is forced air heat. We've got a 85-gallon hot water tank, a water recirculator so we don't have water freeze-ups in the winter, and all the electrical as well as the security system and our IT stuff is back here. Oh, we've also got a nice mop sink, so for washing out mops so that we can keep the clinic nice and clean. Staff room is here. We've got a nice comfy chairs back here, fridge, and a microwave. Everything that we need back here. Little freezer as well. 2 bathrooms. This one is wheelchair accessible. And then our other one here is just a regular, nice, neat and tidy bathroom, which is nice to have. We've got an area here for staff to put their shoes and coats, which is nice. Pharmacy is here. Nicely, it's a vault with really thick cinder block walls. We keep it locked all the time, but we've got lots of shelving in there, so we use it for storage as well as storing the medicines that we need for pets. So in the back here, we've got our treatment area here. Nice windows so that we can look in to see if anything's going on, so we don't barge in if there's a dog out that is a little nervous or a cat that we're working on. We've got the whiteboard so that anything that comes into the clinic goes either on the surgery board or the drop-off board so that we know who's here. Judy, get out of there. Judy, please. You're not allowed in there. This is the surgery room. So we've got room for 2 surgery tables. Right now we just have the 1 surgery table in here. The prep sink for surgery, just a little bit of storage for sutures and packs and the stuff that we specifically need for surgery. We've got nice big surgery lights here, and then IV pole, all our anesthetic tubing, bags, etc. We've got a nice brand new anesthetic machine. This sucker was $16,000. It was ouchy to get, but I needed a new one, so I kind of had no choice. So nice new $16,000 anesthetic machine. Vet equipment, any kind of medical equipment is quite expensive. All right, moving on to the treatment area. Treatment room has all our lab equipment, so for running CBCs, chemistries, urine, we've got all the IDEX equipment here. Fridge where we keep our vaccines and the stuff that we need for our blood testing. In the back here we have a washer and dryer, a machine for getting our surgery packs nice and clean. I've got the spare surgery table in here. We use it right now for a very expensive laundry folding and holder for blood work. On this side we've got microscope. It's a really nice microscope. It's nice for teaching purposes because it's got the screen on it, so when I'm looking at something, if I see something cool, I can show my staff or clients as well on the screen. When we have surgeries in, they all go onto the boards, and then we just mark off as we do things. We've got a nice big whiteboard here, autoclave for sterilizing our instruments for surgery. I've got a wet table here, so any dirty wounds and stuff like that, this top part can come off, and we can put them either onto the tub or onto the rack so that we can, onto this rack so that we can clean stuff, and then it just goes into the sink and we're not having a hassle of trying to clean up afterwards. Our area with microwave for warming up our heating devices and cleaning instruments, that sort of thing. This is our recovery kennel, so any sick animals or surgery patients go into these. Only sick animals that we're not worried about being contagious, obviously. But anything we want to keep observation on for the day goes in here so that we can keep an eye on them. Surgery light up here as well so that we can get a good look at teeth and wounds and all that sort of thing. one of 3 anesthetic machines. We've got 1 anesthetic machine in here for our prep, 1 in surgery, and 1 in the dental area as well. A cart where we have all the stuff that we need for putting IVs in, intubating patients, all that sort of stuff. And another computer back here, so that when we need to put in blood work and that sort of thing, it all goes right into the computer system, so it goes directly into the file. Here, right next door, we have X-ray. This X-ray unit here cost me $17,000, actually almost $18,000 for this X-ray table. It takes really great X-rays though, which is nice. And then computer system that runs it here. So a nice area for doing X-rays. We're not tight for space, which is nice. We're not trying to cram in, and we can get out of the way if we have sedated patients so that we're not getting any more radiation than we need to. And all our equipment is here. X-ray gowns, thyroid protectors, and gloves as well. So here's a look back down the bowling alley hallway here, back to the front. Treatment there again. And then this is the dental area. So for any dental procedures, they get done in here. So we've got the dental air unit, anesthetic machine in here, patient warmer. We've got another patient warmer that stays in surgery as well. The dental X-ray. So we've got everything in here. Surgery light as well. So everything that we need in here for doing dental procedures. It's nice to have a separate room for those because it keeps those kind of dirty procedures in one area, so we're not contaminating anywhere else. In back here we have storage, so we've got our spare dog food. We've got an isolation room in the back here. So in isolation we've got kennels, a sink, a pump that stays in here, so all the equipment that's in here stays in here at all times, so that if we have any contagious patients, parvo, that sort of thing, we can treat them right in here. Ideally we need staff to be able to do that, so techs on hand that can do that. More electrical back here. There's infloor heat back here, so we've got the boiler system back here. And finally, we've got the kennel, the dog kennel room back here. So we've got 2 big runs for our great big huge patients or dogs that don't like to go into a kennel. As well, we've got lots of kennel space for dogs that have to be dropped off for the day, a big freezer for storage, and then all our dog bowls, any dog food, that sort of stuff is stored back there. And then in back, there's another 600 or 580 square feet that can be used for anything at all. Ideally, what I'd like to do with that space is convert it to a living quarters so that vets that come on locums could stay right here at the clinic, which would be really nice. It would be convenient, and it would also save the co-op money by being able to put vets right up here. That way as well, if they have hospitalized patients, then it's just a couple steps over to check on patients during the night. And that is a quick view of the clinic and everything that we've got going on here. The floor you can see is really nice epoxy flooring with the roll up, so it's a very clean, efficient floor. And we've got LED lighting throughout, so nice and bright, easy to keep an eye on things. All right, have a good day.